Theological Emmanuel Theological Seminary, and be with us tonight with a good understanding and to wisdom, and give us the open heart and open ear to hear your word by the original language. In Jesus' name we pray, Amen. Okay, last week we have the mid-exam, and most of the students submitted your answers, but some of the students are missing, so please give me contact with your region and your comment. Tonight we continue with the grammar of the Hebrew language. As we have the midterm exam, we have the verb conjugation. That's we have 7 stems of the verb. That's car is a simple active, and the nipar is a simple passive, and the PL is intensive passive. PR is intensive passive. Intensive active is PL, PR is intensive passive. And the hipfil is a causative active. The hopfal is causative passive. And the hithfal is reflexive. We have like 7 stems. The basic verb is the call. We just practice call, katal, and katala, katalta, katalta, katalti, katalu, kataltem, katalten, katalu. This kind of is a perfect verb, is a car. That's a basic active verb. And the imperfect of that car verb is iktol, tiktol, tiktol, tiktoli, actol. And tiktolu, tiktoltem, tiktolna, tiktoltem, tiktolna, dictol. This is imperfect, the verb. Can you follow me with the imperfect stem? Iktol. Can you follow me? Iktol. Tiktol. Tiktol. Again, tiktol. Tiktol twice. Iktol, tiktol, tiktol. Okay? 3 times. Okay. Iktol, tiktol, tiktol. Tiktoli, actol. And the plural is iktolu, iktolu, tiktolna, tiktolu, tiktolna, dictol. Okay, all together plural is iktolu, tiktolna, tiktolu, tiktolna, dictol. This is all plural of imperfect. Okay, now we have the cohortative. Cohortative is second person, singular and plural. They say that let me kill or let us kill, singular, plural. Let us, let me, kind of that is cohortative. Cohortative usually have actol. Actol is like la. Actol la is, we have here cohortative. in the plural, that is let us kill. Let us kill. That's ectona. And we have another Joshua here. Joshua meaning is the third person. Third person. Let him kill. Okay? This is the same ictal. This is two meanings. Just let him kill. Or imperfect, just he will kill. The form is the same. The form is imperfect third person, masculine singular. It's the same thing, ictal, but sometimes it's jussive form. Let him kill. He will kill. It's the same form. Okay? It's different from each context. Context, they decided this one. For example, 여희 or 바 여희 or. 예희 is a root form is a haya. Haya. Haya meaning is to be. Okay? 여희 original form is this is imperfect form. It will be. It will be. And then here jussive form is let it be. Let it be. So 여희 all. That means let the light be. And by your hero. And there was light. This is jussive form at that time. So we have same word, but we have sometimes this is a jussive form. Sometimes this third person singular masculine. Okay, imperfect form. It's the same thing. So we have a cohortative jussive. Can you follow me? Cohortative. Everybody follow me. Cohortative. Yeah. Cohortative is let me something. And this is a cohortative plural form is let us something. This is cohortative meaning. And the form is ecto is imperfect. First singular plus la, a. Last the ending form is a. Is ecto la is cohortative. Let me kill. Okay? And ecto nicto. Nicto is let us, we will kill, and here another na, ending is na is a cohortative, let us kill. This is a cohortative. Cohortative is two things. It's a singular, second person, masculine, and plural, second person, the masculine. They have a let us or let me. This is a cohortative. And the jussive form is the same thing, imperfect, third person, singular, and also sometimes it's plural. Form is like this, but according to different context, they can translate as jussive. Let it be. 여희 오르 바 여희 오르. And tonight also we can read the third day of creation, verse 9 following. And that was also justifiable form there. Let me explain later on. And let us move in the imperative. Imperative. Imperative is like a command. Okay? Shema Israel. Shema Israel is imperative. Hear Israel is a command. This is second person masculine and singular. Here we have a Shama. Shama and the imperfect is Ishima. Ishima. Tishima is the second person masculine singular imperfect form. But imperative is without prefix, is out, and only this form is Shema, is imperative. Okay? If the plural is Ishmau, if you like this one is plural. Ishma is singular. Ishmau is plural. So Shema Israel. Hear Israel. At the time, Israel as a singular. The whole nation as a singular, one community. Okay? This is imperative. So imperative is a second person masculine singular or plural. This is two imperative. Okay? And another one is infinitive. In English, to something, to be, to have, to do, is to something, is infinitive. Infinitive is, one is absolute. Absolute infinitive meaning is just independent form. Independent form. So absolute is shamo, shamar. Here is shamod. Shamod is to keep. To keep. Shamar is keep, and the shamod is here shamod. This is absolute, independent form, but sometimes dependent form we call construct. Construct form. This is always le, inseparable preposition. Le, shamo, shamar. This time is le plus infinitive we call construct form. This is always dependent. This is independent, absolute, some more in except to keep, and this is le is to or for keeping. This is infinitive. And one more thing is a participle. Participle in English is an ing form. going, eating, doing. This is all we call participle. And in Hebrew, we have two participle, active participle and the passive participle. Active is hotel, colon and the ZA, hotel, we have, this is killing. This is active participle. And the passive participle, kutal. That's being killed. Being killed. Okay? This is a kuta form. Hotel, kuta form. Active, passive participle. So, this is all the verb. Okay, the 7 stems of verb is ka, lipa, pl, puar, hifil, hofar, hifbai. These are 7 stems. And under this line is perfect, imperfect, and imperative, cohortative, jussive, participle, infinitive. Infinitive is the two things, absolute infinitive and construct infinitive. So you can learn this old conjugation, all the verb changes like this. Ka, lipa, pl, puar, hifil, opar, hifire. And this is a perfect form is a katal, katalla, katalta, katalta, katalti, katallu, kataltem, katalten, katalnu. This is a perfect. And imperfect is a ictol, tictol, tictol, tictoli, actol. And ictolu, tictolna, tictolu, tictolna, nictol. This is an imperfect verb. And imperative is a kind of a shema. It's a katal is imperative. It's a command. And here another we have the cohortative is let me kill or let us kill is ectolna, nictolna. This is a cohortative. And next one is a jussive. Jussive is the same form with the imperfect third person masculine singular. It's the same thing, but the meaning is different according to another context. It's we call sometimes a jussive. Jussive we can translate let there be light or let something let him kill, something like that, or let us kill. This is a plural. That's a jussive form and a cohortative form. And another form is we have a imperative. That's a command. And also participle. Participle is a passive participle, active participle. It's kotel is a killing, and kutal is being killed. Okay, and the last one is infinitive. Infinitive is katol is to kill, and the construct is le katol is to kill, to be killed, something like that. This is the basic paradigm of verb conjugation change. So you can learn by yourself and be familiar with this chart of the basic verb. All the verb is changed like this. This is a regular verb. And we have an irregular verb is very sometimes a little changed, but do not be afraid of that one, because every time I will explain that irregular verb. The basic irregular verb we call the weak verb. About weak verb. All the verb is basic is pa'al. Pa'al meaning is to do, to make is a pa'al. Usually this root, three consonants, usually the basic form of a verb. Okay? And pa'al, basic one, this is the first root. Second root. Lamed is third root. So we have a pei, ein, lamed. Pei is a first root. Ein is second root. Lamed is third root. So we have a three root here. What is the weak verb? First root is a gutter. If the first root is a gutter, this verb is weak. What is the gutter? We have four things. Aleph, he, chet, ein. This is a four consonants is a gutter relating to breathing. Aleph is no sound, but it's from the deep breathing. This is Aleph. So we like this the quotation mark, and hey is H sound. Also, is a breathing sound. K sound is a strong H sound. That's also guttural. Ein is we have a quotation mark, opposite quotation mark. Here, Aleph, and this is ein is quotation mark is different, opposite direction. So this is four letters we call guttural. Guttural meaning is the throat, deep throat. From the deep throat, this was Aleph, hey, chet, ein. This is four letters. So this starting is with the kind of the guttural we call weak verb. Example: Ahab. First root is Aleph. Second root is also guttural. Two gutters here. So Ahab, Ahava, Abta, Abt, Abditi. I love you. I love. And this is a little weak. Is the vowels a little changed? It's different from the regular verb. Okay, this is a weak verb. Pa'al. The based on the pa'al, you can write this one. And then sometimes this third one can be Aleph. That also very weak. Example: aha. This is first, second, third one. All root is guttural. So this is very weak, irregular change. Okay, this kind of things. And also, sometimes this last one, third one, is hey. Sometimes hate. And this also, they are weak verb. So you can practice from the grammar book, from the grammar book, you can find the weak verb and you can practice. But don't worry about that so much because there's also all is relating to pronunciation, especially vowels. Vowels changed a little bit, but it is not big deal. Don't worry about that. So you can learn by the regular verb first, and then this kind of the weak verb, sometimes stative verb. Stated verb meaning is just existence verb relating, kind of haya, to be, to exist. That's kind of the stative verb. Or sometimes sabab. Second, third root is the same, sabab. This is to go surrounding, surround, kind of that. This code we can stative verb. Also, they have some irregularly changed. So this kind of things is so complicated. So you do not afraid of that. Just each word may be irregular or this kind of special word. I will explain to you. Okay, this is the all like a verb like this one. So this grammar is continue with ka, nipa, pl, pual, hipil, hofal, hitpael. All this is changed, and also they have a weak verb also. Sometimes they have the first root is a vowel or yod is very special. So another the irregular change, and the second root is a vowel and a yod also another changed. For example, let me read the come. Come meaning is to go, to come. There's a kama, kamata, kamatu, kamati, kamu, kamtem, kamten, kamnu. This is all kind of the second root is vowel or yod. Vowel or yod. This case is a irregular changed. And then sometimes words like it here, second and third is the same. This is sabab is one of to explain. Sabab, sababta, sabato, sabat, sabati, sabnu, sabtem, saboten, sabanu. This is kind of I think a little different. They have omitted one the root, or sometimes the second and third one they have doubled something like that. Okay, sometimes they have first one is na, first week. First root is noon case. Noon case is this noon is assimilated to the next root. For example, naka. Naka meaning is to strike, to hit. But this noon is very easily disappeared and assimilated with the next word, second words with the tageshi, forte. This kind of things is imperfect. Third person, masculine, and the singular. And if this word is very hard to, why is naka? Noon is disappeared. And this one, you can find the dictionary, all dictionary root, only root you just follow and figure out what is the root, the three consonants of the verb. So it's very hard to know, oh, where is naka? Why is naka? This noon is very special. Noon is just very easily assimilated to the second root and disappeared. So this kind of that we just memorize. This is a little hard for Hebrew language and grammar. But don't worry about that. You can find nowadays all computer say that they tell you the root of the verb. And the old dictionary also, you can find easily this kind of things. Okay, I think this is enough for my explain of the old grammar. And the resting remain of the grammar is always kind of the verb change, conjugation. We call the change of verb is we call conjugation. Okay, change of a verb. So this is not easy, but is also it's not difficult. You know. Each time I can explain that one. Anyway, let me check your name this time. Okay, just with responding the shalom to me. Angeline Parocho.
Yes, Paul.
Okay, very good. Blessed Perez. Blessed? How about Carl Edwin? Carl Edwin here? Where are you, Carl? Catherine? Mengati? Yeah. Welcome. And Cecil Mendoza? Mendoza?
Yes, sir. Shalom, shalom.
Okay. Daniel Lewis? Daniel here? How about Digna Pinda?
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom. Divina Codina?
Shalom.
Shalom. And how about the floor season? Floor season? Yes, shalom, yes. Janet Tadeo?
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom, Janet. And how about Jenny L. Cruz?
Shalom.
Shalom, good. Jeneline Pelau?
Shalom.
Shalom, shalom. Okay. Jomal Makayan?
Shalom, shalom.
Very good. And Joy Brio?
Shalom, shalom po. Good evening.
Good. Lelia Malayan?
Shalom, shalom. Sir.
Very good. Yeah, I got your exam, the extra one today. Mario Marquez. Mario here? How about the Noemi Blas?
Shalom,
Shalom. Okay. Princess Palere?
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom. Rachel Bonnet. Oh, yes.
Shalom, shalom.
Yeah, now I got it. Lucille Sarbona. Lucille?
Good evening,
Very
Shalom,
good.
Shalom.
Ryan Nell. Ryan here?
Shalom.
Oh, shalom. Very good. Yeah. Okay, let me check this time. Okay, after break, I will tell some of them is not submitted the exam yet, so I will tell you. Okay, now we just move on. Genesis chapter 1. Okay, it's very important to listen again and again. It's very important. So, from the verse 1 through 8. That's your mid-exam. And most of you write the Hebrew very well. But I will ask you to read the Hebrew directly, not the English translate or English transliteration. You just familiar with now Hebrew alphabet and the Hebrew language, okay? So just read this textbook, okay? Without any English transliteration. Precious bara Elohim, at Hashamayim, for at Haaretz, ve Haaretz hayata, tohu vabohu, ve hoshek, al pnei tehom, ve ruach Elohim, mura hefet, al pnei hammayim. Verse 3. Vayomer Elohim yohi or, va yohi or. Vayaro Elohim et haor kitov. Vayabdel Elohim bein haor, vubein hahoshek. Here, God is Vayabdel is a good example. This is Vayabdel. Vayabdel. This is for God divided. Here, badal is basic, badal. And yabdel is imperfect. This is a vowel consecutive. Vowel is conjunction. Conjunction. Vowel plus here imperfect. Vowel imperfect meaning is perfect. Okay? Vowel perfect is meaning is imperfect. Vowel imperfect meaning is perfect. That's perfect. This is the opposite. Vayabdel, that means this is imperfect. Vowel imperfect meaning is perfect. God divided. And this root one is davar. You can find into the dictionary davar, B.Th, Dalet, Lamed. This is a davar. You can find the original, the root verb. Meaning is divide. And here, Vayabdel is here PL form. PL form, third person, masculine, singular. So this meaning is he divided. He divided. So we can hear one of the stems, 7 stems of a verb. Here we have the PL form. PL meaning is intensive active. Intensive active. Divided. God divided. Vayabdel Elohim bein haor vubein hahoshek. This bein is bein, between, bein, another between. This divide between the light and the darkness is a between, is a bein. Badel, bein. This is verse 4. Verse 4 again. Vayar Elohim haor kitov. Vayabdel Elohim 베인 하오르 베인 하호shek. Divided between the light and between the darkness. Verse 5. Va'ikra. Va'ikra again here. Va'ikra. Va'ikra is also vowel consecutive imperfect. Same thing. And third person masculine singular. Root is kara, called. He called. Va'ikra meaning and he called. Va'ikra Elohim, God called La'or, the light. The light as yom, day. Ve lahoshek kara layala, and he called the darkness as night. So this is first day God created the light, and he divided from the darkness, and he called the light as a day, and the darkness as a night. So day and night is the first day of creation. And verse 6 say that, verse 6, Vayomer Elohim verse 5, Va'ikra Elohim la or yom la hoshek kara la yala. And the second part of verse 5 say that, Vayohi erev. This is yohi meaning also vowel consecutive imperfect. That means, and there was erev, evening. Vayohi boker. And there was morning. Erev is evening, boker is morning. So you can greet each other, erev tov. This is a good evening. And boker tov, good morning. Okay? Can you follow me? Erev tov. Everybody follow me. Erev tov. Yeah, this time you can greet each other. Erev tov, good evening. Okay? And good morning is boker tov. Can you follow me? Boker tov. Tov. And this time is night. Night is layala. Layala is plus the adjective is tova. Layala tova. That's a good night. Okay? Follow me. Layala tova. Very good. Layala tova. Okay? Erev tov. Erev tov is good evening. Good evening. Okay. And then boker tov. Yeah, boker tov is good morning. Okay. So you have three tov things. Erev tov, good evening. And boker tov is good morning. And layla tova is good night. Okay. So you can practice is with the noun plus adjective is already the same ending. Layla are ending, and tova are ending, same thing. Layla tova, erev tov, boker tov. Okay, this is tov things. Okay, again, good evening is erev tov. Good morning is erev boker. Boker tov. Good morning. I'm sorry. Boker tov. Yeah, that's good morning. And how about the good night? Layla tova. Layla tova. Okay? Very good. And then how about the very good is tova, tov me'od. Tov Meod is the ending of the verse 31, Genesis 1, verse 31 say that God saw it was very good. Vayar Elohim Meod. Tov Meod is very good. Okay? Everybody follow me. Tov Meod. Tov Meod. This is very good. Okay? So you can practice these things every time. So here, Vayohi Boker, there was evening. Vayohi Boker, Vayohi Erev evening, Vayohi Boker morning, and Yom Echad is one day. Yom is a day, and Echad is one day. This is until verse 5. Let me read verse 6 continually. This is second day. Vayomer Elohim Yohi Rakia. Can you follow me? Rakia. Rakia. Yeah. Rakia meaning is a sky, firmament, heaven, something like that. This is Rakia. Okay. Yohi Rakia. Betok Hammai. Betok meaning is among. Hammai waters. Among waters. And God said, let there be a firmament, a sky among waters. And the Mabdil Bain. Here, Mabdil again. Mabdil. Here, Mabdil is again Dabal. Dabal is divide. Here, Ma is making participle. Okay? Ma plus here participle. And the deal here, il is a hippie form. Hippie participle. Participle active. So that meaning dividing. ing, dividing is a participle, active participle. So here, Mabdil is a hippie form, participle, active. This is Mabdil. Bain. Bain meaning is between the waters. And from the above Rakia, from the heaven, firmament, Va Yohiken. Can you follow me? Va Yohiken. Va Yohiken. Va Yohiken there means there was a soul. There was a soul. The firmament, they was existed. That's they obeyed God's command, God's saying. So always they say, Yomer Elohim, God said, and Va Yohiken, and there was a soul. This is a command and completed. God's promise and accomplished. This is they have a good pair. Good pair. So Va Yomer Elohim, Va Yohiken is in the Genesis chapter 1. Va Yohiken, and there was a soul is 6 times. They have all obeyed. They followed God's saying, God's command continually. And verse 6 again. Va Yomer Elohim Yohi Rakia Betok Hammaim Vihi Mabdil Bein Maim La Hammaim. Verse 7. Vayas Elohim et Harakia. Vayabdel Bein Hammaim Asher Mitahat Rakia Bein Hammaim Asher Me'al Ra Rakia Va Yohiken. So verse 7 say that God divided the waters above the firmament and the waters behind that's under the firmament. God divided, and then it was so. It was so. That's until verse 7. Verse 8. Va'ikra Elohim la'rakia shamai. God said that above Rakia, above the firmament, he called heaven Shammai. And Vayohi Erev, Vayohi Vokero Yom Sheni. Sheni means second day. Yom Echad is the one day. And then from the second day, as they have the number is second day, third day, fourth day, something like that one. Okay, so Sheni is a second day, third day is Shlishi, second day, fourth is Arabi, and the fifth day is Kamashi, and the sixth day is Shishi, and then seventh day is Sheva. Seven is God rested and have the seventh day. Okay, this is enough the first half of tonight, and let's have a 10 minutes break, and we come back 8 o'clock, 8:05. We just come back. Have a good rest and break time.
So the Rabban, Reverend Doctor.
Thank you. Thank you.
10 minutes break.
Shalom, shalom, everybody. Shalom. Welcome back. Shalom, kaverim, shalom, kaverim, shalom, shalom, lehitraot, shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom, aleichem. Peace be with you. Okay. Let me go into the Genesis chapter 1, verse 9 following. We can also the third day. Verse 9. Vayomer Elohim. Vayomer Elohim, Equv, Equv Hammaim, Equv Hammaim, B.Th, B.Th Hashamayim, Hashamayim, El Makom, El Makom, Echad. 베타라에 핫야바샤 하하야바샤 하야바샤 바 여히 캔. This is verse 9. By Yomer Elohim. By Yomer Elohim, God said, Ikavu, Haman, the waters. This is the root is kava. Root is kava. Kava meaning is all gathered together. This form is imperfect from kava Nipa form. This is imperfect of nipa. Nipa meaning is passive. And imperfect third person plural masculine. The waters plural. Be collected. Be collected. So God said the waters will be collected. All waters will be collected. B.Th is Tahat meaning is from. B is from. Tahat meaning below. The Hashamayim, from below the heaven. Hashamayim, the heaven. El Makom, Makom means a place. Echad, one place. So God said, the waters under the heaven were collected into one place. Makom echad. Okay? This is from like this one. Vayomer Elohim Ikavu Hammaim. Ikavu Hammaim Mitachatho Hashamayim. El Makom echad. One place. And the Vetera E Hayabasha Ba Yohiken. Here, Hayabasha meaning is a dry land. And what does it mean? Kera is from the. This is Ra E. This is root one. Terra E is another Nipa form. Vowel consecutive imperfective participle. Terra. Nipa, not imperative, sorry, imperative. This is imperative. God command. And the dry land, Yabasha, the dry land. Command, God said the command is appear, appear. Appear the dry land, and fire it can, and there was a soul. Okay? Okay, this is verse 9. Oh, everybody follow me. Vayomer Elohim. Everybody follow me. Yeah. Vayomer Elohim. Yeah. Equv Hammai. Equv Hammai. Th.Th Hashamayim. Th.Th Hashamayim. Th.Th. Th.Th Hashamayim. Yeah. El Makom Echad. El Makom Echad. Veterae Hayabasha. Yeah. Yeterae Hashabasha. Vayohiken. Vayohiken. Okay, very good. Okay, again. Vayomer Elohim. Equv Hamayim. Th.Th Hashamayim. Th.Th Hashamayim. El Makom Echad. El Makom Echad. Yeah. Veterae Hashabasha. Veterae Hashabasha. Vayohiken. Yeah. This is verse 9. Okay, all together, let me translate. And God said, all the waters below the heaven will be collected into one place, and the dry land will appeared. And there was a soul, and Vayohiken. Okay, this is verse 9. Vayomer Elohim Equv Hamayim Th.Th Hashamayim. All waters, below the heavens, they are collected into El Makom Echad, one place. Veterae appeared. Hai Yabasha, dry land appeared. Vayohiken, and there was a soul. This is Vayomer Elohim. God said, Yohiken, there was a soul. Okay, always a good pair. God said, Vayomer Elohim. Vayohiken is a soul. This is obey. This is a good order. God commanded. God said, and there was a soul, and obeyed. Okay, so this is a good creation in the first chapter of Genesis. God said there was a soul, but he can. Okay, this is verse 9. How about verse 10? We now say the third day of creation. First day, God created the light, and He divided the light from the darkness. He called the light as day, and the layala, the night, as night, the darkness, hoshek. And the second day, God created the rakia, the sky, the firmament, among, betok, hamayim, waters. and he divided between the waters above the sky and the below sky. He divided waters. And the third day, God said all the waters below of the heavens, they collected, they one place. And then the dry land appeared. Yabasha appeared. Okay? And we continue, verse 10, Genesis 1, verse 10. Let me read the first. Va'ikra Elohim la Yabasha Eres V'le mikve hammaim kara yamin. Here, verse 10 talking about the creation of earth. We call also what the earth is Yabasha, is a dry land. And the collection, accumulation of the waters we call ocean. So God created the dry land and the oceans. At the time, is all the Yabasha dry land is one land. Nowadays we have 5 the ocean and the 6 continentals. This is after Noah's flood. But original, the land is one land. One land. It's Yabasha. Okay. Let me write down verse 10. Va ikra Elohim and God called La Yabasha. Yabasha. La Yabasha. He called Eres. Eres. Fu. Let me kabe. Hammaim. Hammaim. Kara. He called Kara. Yamim. Yamim is ocean. Yamim. Va yar Elohim kitov.
Yar Elohim Kitov.
Elohim kitov.
Elohim Kitov.
Okay. Okay. Now we call here have the yar here and the yar here, and the Elohim here, Elohim here. This means soul, God's soul, the Yabasha, the dry land, and Eres, he called, by Ikra, he called, I'm sorry, this is called, Eres, and he called the Le Mikve, meaning is accumulation. Accumulations of waters. The Hammaim equal Kara Yamim. This is earth. Eres. This is Yamim. Is ocean. Ocean. Okay? Vayar Elohim Kaso Kitov. It was good. It was good. This is verse 10. Okay, can you follow me? Here. Va'ikra Elohim. Va'ikra Elohim. 예, 라 야바샤, 라 야바샤, 에레스, 에레스, 부레 미크베, 부리레크베, 한마인, 카라 야민, 바야르 엘로힘 키토브, 엘로힘 키토브. Yeah, very good. Yeah. Let me read it together. 바이크라 엘로힘 라야바샤 에레스, 부레 미크베 한마인 카라 야민, 바야르 엘로힘 키토브. Okay? Here, very important. What is the Eres? Is the dry land, Yabasha. He called this Yabasha as Eres. And the accumulation of the water, the gathering of waters, collecting of the waters, he called ocean. So, in verse 10, we call what he called the Eres is Yabasha. What's the Yamim? Is Ale Mikve Hammai. The collection, the gathering of water, he called ocean. And the dry land, Yabasha, he called Eres, earth. Okay? This is verse 10. Say that. Let me read it again. Vaikra Elohim, La Yabasha, Eres. Vu Le Mikve Hammaim, Kara Yamim. Vayar Elohim Kitov. And God saw it was good. Okay? So, Vayohiken, there was a saw. And here, the Vayar Elohim Kitov. And God saw it was good. Is in the repetition of the same word, the same phrase. In the Genesis, first Genesis is very characteristics. Okay, this is verse 10. Now, okay, before we move on, verse 11, we already have some definition. God called all the light, all yom, day, and the layala, the hahoshek, the darkness. Hoshek equal layala, night. And then God called Rakia. Rakia, that's a firmament or sky, he called Shammai. Heaven. Shammai. And then the Yabasha, dry land. Yabasha, he called Eres. Land. Eres. And also, God called the Mikveh, collection. Mikveh Hammaim. Maim. Mikveh Hammaim. Equal my ocean. So here the light he called day. He called the darkness night. Layala. And then he called the Rakia firmament as heavens. He called the dry land, the Yabasha. equal earth. And equal the collection, the gathering of the waters equal ocean. Okay, until now, here to verse 10, God called this definition. So you can now say that, what is the heaven? What is heaven? Heaven is a rakia. Rakia became, he called heavens. And what is the Eris? Dry land, Yabasha. What is the mind? Is from the mind, the Equv mind, the accumulation of waters. What is the day? Is light. Is light, the or. What is the night? Is from the darkness, the hoshek, like this. Okay, everybody follow me. Or. Follow me. Or. Yom. Hoshek. Hoshek. Layla. Layla. Rakia. Rakia. Shamayim. Shamayim. Yabasha. Yabasha. Eres. Eres. Mikve Mai. Maim. Ocean. Okay? This is until verse 11. Now 11. Vayomer Elohim Tadshe Haaretz Deshe Esev Misriya Zara Esferi Oshe Feri Lemino Asher Zar Ovo Al Haaretz Va Yohiken. This is 11. Verse 11. Let me write down here. Verse. Va Yomer Elohim and God said, Tadshe. Tadshe Haaretz. Haaretz. Tadshe Haaretz. Deshe Esev. Deshe Esev. Masriya. Masriya Zera. Masriya Zera. S. Masriya Zera S. Free. Ose. Free. Let me know. Let me know. Asher. Zaro. Zarobo. al haaretz. al haaretz va'yoiken. va'yoiken. Okay, let me read slowly, and you can follow me here. ויאמר אלוהים תדשה. תדשה. Yeah. תדשה meaning is dashe is root. And this word is a hipfil form. Hipfil, imperfect. Third, singular, feminine. Why is it feminine? Haaretz is feminine. Haaretz, the earth. So, this meaning is the sprout. This kind of a judgment. Let the earth sprout. Or let the earth put forth, sprout. Deshe esed is green grass or herb. Masria, Sarah. Masria meaning is the participle and the hipfil form zara. Zara hipfil form participle. Meaning is a forming seed. Forming zere is a seed. And S peri or se pri is a fruit. S is a tree. So S peri is a fruit tree. Ose is asa participle form active. Is doing or yielding. Y-I-E-L-D. Yielding. Yielding fruit. Lemino is according its kind. Asher meaning is which, that. Asher. Zoro, bo. That means Zoro meaning is they have is seed. In it al haaretz upon the earth, and vayoiken, and there was a soul. Together, vayomer Elohim dadushe haaretz dese esed masria zere es eri ose tri lemino asher zaro bo al haaretz va yohiken. Okay, again, vayomer Elohim. Vayomer Elohim. Again, vayomer Elohim. Tadushe haaretz. Deshe esed. Masria sera. Yeah. Esperi. Oseperi. Lemino. Lamino, Asher, Zaro, Bo, Al Haaretz, Vayohiken. Okay, again translation. And God said, let the earth sprout green plant and the herb forming seed and fruit tree yielding the fruit according its kind, which is seed in it on the earth, and there was a soul. This is verse 11. Okay? One more time, you just repeat with me, and then we move on to the next verse. Vayomer Elohim Dad Sheh. Yeah. Haaretz Deshe Esed. Yes. Masriya Zereh. Yes. Yes, free or say free. Yeah. Yes, free or say free. Free, yeah. Let me know Asher. Let me know Asher, yeah. Zaro bo al haaretz. Zaro bo al haaretz. Vayohiken. Vayohiken. Very good. Yeah. So again, let me read until verse 11, starting verse 9. Verse 9, Vayomer Elohim, Equv Hamaim Mitachat Hashamaim El Makom Echad, Ve Tareh HaYabasha Vayohiken. Verse 10, Vaikra Elohim La Yabasha Eretz, Vu Le Mikveh Hamaim Kara Yamin. Va Yar Elohim Kitov. 11 here. Vayomer Elohim Tadeshe Haaretz. Teshe Eseb. Masriya Zara Espri Osepri. Le Mino. Asher Zara Ovo Al Haaretz Yohiken. Okay? And let me move on. 12 say that. Va tose haaretz dese eshev. Me masriya zara leminu. They say that, and the earth sprout or put forth the green vegetable, the bearing the seed according its kind. And 13, verse 13 say that, verse 12 continue. De es ose pri asher zar obo lemino. And the fruit trees bearing the all kinds of fruits according to its kind. Vayar Elohim kitov. And God saw it was good. 13 said that, Vayohi erev, Vayohi boker, Yom shlishi, and the third day. Okay, time is up, and next time we can review again this verses, verse 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 5 verses is this is belong to third day of creation. Okay, I hope you enjoy this class, and hope to see you next week. Shalom, shalom, aleichem. Have a good night. 그래서 라일라 토바. 라일라 토바. Yeah. Shalom, shalom. 라일라 토바. Thank you.
Shalom, shalom, Aleichem, Laila Toba.
라일라 토바. Thank you.
Shalom Aleichem. Maravilloso.